Word of warning then about this rail: because of the thinness of the sides, you might try and mount something, and because the mounting mechanism doesn't have enough movement, it can't take up the slack, and therefore it will be mounted, it won't fall off, but it will just be able to slide it up and down as though it's on some sort of rail. I had to take off what I had on here because the Allen keys wouldn't bolt down hard enough to clamp it tight, and this type of scope I found you do, but even then I had to do this up with a pair of pliers on it and give it a tight twist just to nip it enough to stop it moving. So be warned about that. Don't go out and buy an expensive scope just to find that it won't clamp down tight enough on the top rail. It won't be a design fault with the scope, it is definitely a design fault with the top rail. The front sights are cast. They've got two fins left and right hand side of them and a little peg in the middle, which has got a wheel there, but there's no tool with this to adjust it, and I haven't had it long enough to find out if it is adjustable. Then on the front of the top rail you've got this funny looking two circles on a metal bar. Now it is a die cast bar. It's approximately 1/4 of an inch thick and it's a sling point. So the idea is you can clip your sling point to the front here. Again, time will only tell how durable it is. It seems okay. It's held on with a screw, so that screw will have to come off, and I'll put in an Allen bolt. The cocking handle is here. It's folded flat on the front. You pull the handle up, it's not sprung, the handle will stay up once you pull it up. The spring is very weak, so it's very easy to pull it back and lock it in the lock position. It does nothing, it's just for show, and I think they've done this on purpose because this is die cast, and on a lot of the Tokyo Mari weapons they're die cast, and when you hit the bolt and it slides forward, after a time they fatigue and break. I think they've done this on purpose, that you can knock this down, it will fly forward, the handle, the momentum will carry the handle forward so it shuts, but you're never ever going to break it. So you can cock it back, hit it, and it goes down. I'll show you how weak the spring is. If I do this, it only just manages to get up there. This is the bolt lever. It's die cast, very shiny, smooth, it needs painting, but you can lift this up, it's not sprung loaded, and you can pull it back and lock it in place. It doesn't do anything, it's just for looks, and then you can release it. So those of you who like the effect, you can pull the bolt back, put your mag in and knock it down. I suppose if you actually knock it down, putting the weapon down, it'll go faster. There you go. The barrel, again, the finish is not brilliant. It's got a worn look, a worn finish. But unlike the JLS Scar, JLS have got this one right. In that you can detach the flash hider from the barrel extension. Now I've put a little bent piece of wire in here, and the reason for that is the flash hider does not have a grub screw underneath to lock it in place. So by using a coiled piece of wire, it puts a bit of tension on it to stop it vibrating loose. So the flash hider's off. You can then unscrew the extension on the screw thread, but it comes off. The barrel, the inner barrel actually ends here. And if you're CQBing, you can then put your flash hider straight back onto the end of the barrel. Much shorter. But they seem to have solved the problem that they had with the Scar, in that the threads on the Scar were absolutely atrocious, and I don't know one Scar where you could take the flash hider off, take the extension off and put the flash hider back on. It just didn't happen. But on here it works. So there we are.